Hi, this is Ron McHugh. Today on Hunter Caller Wild, we're on Layton Lakes and we're back after the great one. That's right, we're continuing our grind. I think I'm onto a nice whitetail, 85 to 100 kilo. We're down the bottom left hand corner. I'm looking for new zones. Now, I've just started my grind again about a week ago and it's going well. I've had a troll level 3 the other day. Last week, if you see my videos, you know what I'm on about. Everything I was shooting was like troll diamonds. Go and check the video out if you haven't already seen it. Also, we had a new Easter egg, which possibly could be for a new map. Check that video out if you haven't already seen it. That's on Layton Lakes, and I show you where it is, where you can find it, and what it is. So give that a look if you haven't already found it. Right, let's have a look. Now this week, I've been going in pretty deep, trying to find new zones for whitetails. That's why I'm down this bottom left location. A lot of people don't come down here, but there is a lot of whitetail. And what I'm finding is, in the big groups especially, which is really interesting, once you shoot a few of them, the numbers, say like the 15 in a group, they tend to drop down and just keep dwindling. Whereas smaller groups of like 4 or 5, they just tend to repopulate, which is really interesting. I've got one near Runashi Outpost, which is right outside the outpost. You walk literally straight out and it's 4 or 5 whitetail. And what I'm doing is I'm just shooting two of the group, and I'm going hunting ducks, clearing the hunting pressure. That's a really good tip for this. I think hunting pressure plays a big part in how your zones repopulate. So what I do is I go and kill mallards, and it's really easy to get quite a high number to clear a lot of whitetail spots of hunting pressure. So that's what I've done. I've been on about this for quite a long time, and I think it does help your whitetails maybe respawn quicker. It might not, but I think it does. I think the hunting pressure definitely slows down how fast your whitetails maybe come back because of the pressure. So what I'm doing is I'm killing mallards to release that hunting pressure with the hope that whitetails spawn back quicker. What you might notice now at the minute with mallards, if you're not used to hunting them, is they often don't come to decoys or your setups. They're often out in the middle of the lake or around. So what you want to do is just put tents all around lakes, rivers, and just shoot them with a 22 LR, annihilate them and wipe out your hunting pressure. But your decoys and that, they don't seem to come to them at the minute. So don't spend time there, just jump from water, pond, and just find them, shoot them. If they're not there, just move somewhere straight away. Don't waste your time waiting. It's a lot easier like that, and I found that's quite effective. I will show you a few locations on my map in a minute where I'm getting them. But it's quite easy to get 10 or 12 in a few minutes, and that literally will wipe out most of your whitetail you've just shot, you know what I mean, one after another. So it's quite a nice system to do it. And like I say, I think the hunting pressure is definitely there for a reason, and maybe that's what slows it down. Some people say going to a different map, fast traveling, changing the time 3 or 4 days, closing your game down. There's all different methods what people say may help aid whitetails coming back. I think hunting pressure is definitely one thing that slows it down, because it must be there for a reason, you know what I mean. You wouldn't just put it in there for no reason. So I think that's actually maybe affects it. So we've got quite a large group of whitetail here. We're just trying to find the decent one. I've got most of my zones across Layton Lakes. It can be a bit time consuming when you first come onto Layton Lakes to find them all, but all you want to do is run up all the rivers, check out the ponds. They're often sometimes in the brush quite far back, up to 100 meters from where the water is. You can always try a little later, like 4 PM onwards if you want as well, and you might find zones which you couldn't find for drinking zones, but it's the same group, you know what I mean. It does work out like that. Maybe follow them and then find where the drinking zone is. So we just found a 4 there, a 14, so that's a really good little set down there. And like I say, I'd not found those before, so that's what we're looking for, undiscovered need zones for whitetail. Now hopefully we can get this 85 to 100 kilo one. I have been shooting does as well. If I find a group and there's a few small males, I may shoot the females. Sometimes they're mostly females, so I shoot a couple of females just to see if males spawn back. So it's a bit of trial and error. No one really knows how the great one really works. We just have ideas and theories, and we share them on the Hunter Discord channel regularly, daily. So join that if you want to join in about the great one. hunting techniques, discussions, because a lot of people do go after them and have them as well. So there's been a few took recently, which is really good, and I'm happy for those people that's got them. I hope it's my turn next. Right, is that him? Oh, that looks a good one. Right, there is the 85 and the 100, and that's a 3, and that may be a diamond. It goes. Hello, Mr. Bear. Nailed it. I love the 7mm. I love the 7mm. Drop in the comments what rifle you hunt whitetail with. I used to always just use the 243. It doesn't matter which you use, but I've done some stupidly long shots on big diamond whitetail long range with a 243, and it is a really good gun. It's a bit underrated, I think. 7mm is just so powerful though. It's a little OP for whitetail, but it does the job, so I understand why everyone uses it. It is probably the best rifle in Hunter Coil Wild. Right, we're on about possibly new maps. What do you think is going to be the new map if it's based off the clue? It is a diamond whitetail deer. I'm so happy about that. That's not a troll. After last week, I'll take any diamond I can get. I don't care what it is. But that's a really nice diamond whitetail. So hopefully that helps us out getting the great one. Like I say, not seen that one before, so it's nice to get another diamond whitetail. Alright, as we was talking about, what are your top 3 maps you would like to see based off the new clue? Like I say, if you don't know what the new clue is, check out the video showing that. If you do know what it is, drop in your top 3 reserves based off the clue you would like to see. From what I've seen in the replies based on my videos, the top replies for reserves are probably Africa, Texas, Asia, Mexico, what else is there? But they're the main contenders that a lot of people keep coming up with. But some of them are really out there ideas, but really interesting, and the species people are going through are really amazing as well. So you've got popular ones, and then you've got the really out there ones, and I like to see the whole selection of people's thought processes. I'm just showing you where to go when you're hunting for the great one and finding your zone. So basically, this left hand river, right hand river where it forks out, that middle section is really good, and the lakes, that's what you want to do. Up there near Willie Peg, I've never had whitetail on that lake ever. Since I've been playing this about 4 years, I've never had whitetail on that lake up the top left on Willie Peg outpost. I've got a group of about 4 or 5 there at the minute, and I've been shooting them. I've had some up to 100 kilo ones there, so that's interesting. I've done quite a few whitetail hunts, well, quite a few. I've shot thousands of them now, and I've never had them there, so that's interesting. I know a lot of people have, but I've never had them there. But this middle section of the river there is very good. I've got a big group, but it's been dwindling down and not respawning, and that's what I was talking about. I've had a few diamonds there before. This is a small group I'm maintaining at Runashi Outpost. Now we've come to this location by a lake. It's at Sheila, I think that's how you pronounce it, but it's right near an outpost, but I've got a tent on it just to make it a little bit quicker to search this area. It's a really good whitetail deer spot, and you often get quite a few on this bank. You get blacktail deer, whitetail, coyote, sometimes you get some elk on my right, but it's mainly whitetail or blacktail or coyotes on this bank. So what you want to do is make sure you go round to the right here, because what they do is they stick into these trees on the left, and if it's a really big group you'll only see 2 or 3 from my tent location. But that is a piebald actually. It's a small one, so that's our first rear whitetail for a little while. More than welcome. We'll take him out with a 7mm. There you go, nice easy shot, and we've got 5 there. So what I'll do is I'll probably kill a couple of these, not bust the zone, and then I'll go and kill some mallards. And I'll wipe the hunting pressure here so I know it's all good, and then hopefully 5 will respawn back and we'll get some more males. That's generally what I do. So kill a few, go hunt some ducks, wipe the hunting pressure from that area where the whitetail are, and then come back. You can go to another reserve, fast travel, set the time forward a few days, shut your game down, come back, whichever way you want to try and do it, and just let me know how it goes for you. Everyone's got different ways of doing it, just let me know what works for you. Like I say, everyone's experimenting, seeing what works. I generally use mallards to wipe the hunting pressure. I'll fast forward a day, close the game down, I'll probably come back and then start again at 12:30 and hunt till about 4 o'clock. That's generally what I do while I'm hunting for the great one. I've had a lot of diamonds. I've probably had about 30 diamond whitetails now over since Call of Wild come out while hunting whitetail. I've had quite a few rares. I would love, as much as a great one, a really large melanistic whitetail. A melanistic diamond whitetail would be like, that would be close to a great one for me. They are super rare, melanistic ones are, so when you get a really large one, they look amazing. So I definitely would like one of those, and the great one, obviously. They're two of my most wanted trophies. Right. So here's the small piebald. It's been a good hunt today, as you can see. 5 there at this drinking need zone, and here we go. It's a small male silver piebald, which is a great bonus. We got the diamond earlier, so we've been on the great one grind. We've had a great hunt today. Diamond whitetail, piebald rare whitetail to end on. I'm not going to go to the trophy lodges today. We'll save that for our next hunt and see what we get, and then we'll do quite a few trophies in at once. So I'm Ron McHugh. Please subscribe to my YouTube channels. Hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching. Bye bye.